Friends, this is the lecture of continue of earlier lecture. We will complete the example 14.3 in this video. In the earlier video, it was not complete because the video get erupted due to some reason. So now we are continuing here directly on the function to represent, that is it periodic, simple harmonic function, or periodic or not simple harmonic. We have to define the function. So first function with lying with us are sine omega t and plus sine omega t minus cos omega t. So we also have to find out the time period. So we have to combine the two term which are given here. So here cos 90 minus theta will be sin theta. So cos pi by 2 minus omega 2 will be equivalent of it, and cos omega t is as it is. Now this is cos c minus cos d. We can use the formula, and the formula is minus 2 sin c plus d by 2 into sin c minus d by 2. Now put the term, it is c, it is d here in the formula. So what is the c? Pi by 2 minus omega t. And what it is? Plus omega t divided by 2 multiply sin c. C is pi by 2 minus omega t. And what the omega t? Minus omega t. D is omega t. So now let's move further. Here minus omega t will be cancelled with minus omega t. Here we have left with pi by 2 divided by 2, and it will be minus 2 sin pi by 4 into sin, here it is divided by 2 because c minus d by 2. It will be pi by 4 omega t minus 2 omega t divided by 2. It will be equal to minus omega 2. Now we are left with sin pi by 4. Sin pi by 4 equal to 1 by root 2 minus 2 by root 2. Sin pi by 4 minus omega t. It will be equal to minus root 2 sin pi by 4 minus omega t. Let's solve out this minus sign. We everyone know that sin minus theta equal to minus sin theta. Let's use this. When we take common from inside, it will appear outside. Minus sin माइनस अंदर चला जाएगा. इट विल इक्वल टू ओमेगा टी माइनस पाई बाय 4. माइनस से माइनस कैंसिल, इट विल इक्वल टू प्लस. ओके, नाउ इट इज इक्वल टू रूट 2 साइन ओमेगा टी माइनस पाई बाय 4. आवर फंक्शन, हमें एक उन दोनों फंक्शन को कंबाइन करके एक फंक्शन मिल गया है एक फंक्शन की फॉर्म में. अब हमें ये बताना है कि ये पीरियोडिक होगा या नहीं होगा, या सिंपल हार्मोनिक होगा या नहीं होगा. सिंपल हार्मोनिक मोशन को ये फंक्शन शो कर पाएगा नहीं कर पाएगा. सबसे पहले देखते हैं पीरियोडिक मोशन. पीरियोडिक मोशन को देखने के लिए अगर हम इसमें 2 पाई को ऐड कर देते हैं तो ये फंक्शन अगर सेम रहता है तो ये हमारा पीरियोडिक फंक्शन होगा. ओके, दैट इज इक्वल टू एफ टी इक्वल्स टू ft plus t. Here t is time period, and time period in case of angular displacement, in term of sine function, it will be 2 pi. So we had here 2 pi in this function. Root 2 sine omega t minus pi by 4 plus 2 pi. After adding 2 pi, these functions are equal because after the interval of 2 pi sine repeat itself, so both are equal. So this is showing that our motion is periodic motion and this function is representing the periodic motion. Now is it representing the simple harmonic motion? The question answer is yes, because this function is time dependent and in the form of sine theta. Displacement here is in the form of time, dependent on time, and the motion is in sinusoidal form. Why it is in sinusoidal form the motion? Because here it is sine. So this is also a simple harmonic motion. So we have got simple harmonic motion as well as periodic motion. Now let's find out the time period. So the time period will be, take omega common from here. This minus pi by 4 is our constant phase difference. It will remain constant. We will take common omega from here. It will be 2 pi by omega minus pi by 4. As we know that अगर कोई फंक्शन है विद रिस्पेक्ट टू टाइम, अगर हम उसको t प्लस टी, अगर उसमें टाइम पीरियड ऐड कर देते हैं, या एंगुलर डिस्प्लेसमेंट की टर्म में बोल रहे हैं, अगर हम उसमें 2 पाई ऐड कर देते हैं तो हमारा फंक्शन अगर इक्वल है तो ये t हमारा क्या होगा? टाइम पीरियड. कंपेयर इट विद दिस इक्वेशन. हियर इट इज t प्लस 2 पाई बाय ओमेगा. सो 2 पाई बाय ओमेगा हमारा क्या हुआ? टाइम पीरियड. सो वी हैव फाइंड आउट द टाइम पीरियड 2 pi by omega. We need not to solve it. We can also find out the time period from this here directly. Let's see. This is omega t. And sine, if it is periodic, it will repeat itself after a certain interval of time. And the interval is 2 pi. So this will theta will be equal to 2 pi. And how the theta will equal to 2 pi? If this t time period equals to 2 pi by omega. And omega will cancel with omega, it will equal to 2 pi. If we take t means time period equals to 2 pi by omega, then only it will be periodic. So our time period क्या हुआ? 2 pi by omega. We can find out directly and with this explanation also. So this was our first part. We have find out time period. It is periodic as well as simple, showing simple harmonic motion. Now move to us the second part. What the second part is? 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 sorry sin square omega t. The formula of cos 2 theta is equal to 1 minus 2 sin square theta. From this formula, if solve sin square omega t, it will be equal to 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 cos 2 omega t. This is this periodic motion? Yes, obviously this is periodic motion because we are having cos theta here and it is repeating. Cos function repeat itself after a certain period of time. So this function is periodic. Is it simple harmonic motion? Is it showing simple harmonic motion? Yes, this is also showing simple harmonic motion because it is a function of time and it is showing the displacement in the form of sinusoidal form. So it is simple harmonic motion. We can find out the time period by equating it by adding 2 pi in the angle, and that will be equal to this because cos to that theta also repeat itself after a period of 2 pi. From there we can also calculate that this function is periodic. And if we want to directly find out what the time period is, I have told you that this should be equal to 2 pi. And how it will be equal to 2 pi? We have here 2, we need just pi, and to cancel omega, so it will be equal to pi by omega. Okay, the omega will get cancelled and 2 into pi. So the here 2 into pi, 2 pi, and our time period will be pi by omega. So we have find out the time period, and both of the part are periodic and showing simple harmonic motions as well. And we are also had this additional part 1 by 2. What it changes, what the changes it will show in the equation or in our motion. According to this, the maximum amplitude is 1 by 2 and the mean position is 0, and in this side it will be minus 1 by 2. But this term is we are subtracting this from 1 by 2, so we have to subtract all the term from 1 by 2 minus 0. 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 equal to 0. Here we get 1 by 2. So our mean position in this function is not 0. Our equilibrium position is not 0. It is 1 by 2. And the highest position or maximum position, it will be position amplitude, it will be 0. So now our numerical is, we have solved out the numerical 14.3. It is in continuation from the real video, because I keep on speaking and the lecture not getting recorded. So now I have made this video. Thanks a lot.